Picture perfect, right? But every day, Australia faces biosecurity risks that threaten our health, environment, economy, in fact, our very way of life.
We've got a really long history of being able to remain free from all sorts of different harmful pests and diseases. And that's the reason why we operate such a comprehensive biosecurity system, because we want to keep it that way.
The COVID-19 pandemic has demonstrated how quickly disease can be brought into Australia, even with quarantine measures in place. It's also shown how important a biosecurity response is to minimise impact.
We have faced and we continue to face so many biosecurity threats with the potential to wipe out our crops, our livestock, and to affect our way of life and the environment. A well-functioning biosecurity system is essential to reduce these risks.
In 2006, the Centre of Excellence for Biosecurity Risk Analysis was established at the University of Melbourne. The centre is a research initiative of the Australian Government and provides expert advice to the Department of Agriculture, Water and the Environment, as well as to New Zealand's Ministry for Primary Industries.
CEBRA solves problems on behalf of our primary stakeholders, and those problems may be: where is the risk the highest? Where can I invest money most suitably? We develop frameworks that are underpinned by science that help the policymakers and the pathway managers manage the risk better.
Frameworks that have helped spare Australia from the sort of biosecurity problems that have plagued many countries.
For 6 weeks now, Britain has been gripped by an epidemic of foot and mouth disease.
Foot and mouth disease is a highly contagious virus that infects livestock and has a devastating economic impact. That 2001 outbreak cost the UK economy billions of pounds and led to the culling of millions of animals.
Vaccines for some serious animal diseases do exist, such as for foot and mouth disease, but they certainly don't exist for the majority of animal diseases. And we can't vaccinate against plant pests, so the best strategy we have is to keep pests and diseases out.
One such pest we need to keep out is Xylella fastidiosa. Xylella infection has different names depending on the plant it's impacting. For example, quick olive decline syndrome has reduced crop yields by about 60% in some olive-growing regions of Spain. In grapes, it's known as Pierce's disease and would spell big trouble for our multi-billion-dollar wine industry if it entered Australia. It would also threaten more than 350 plant species, many of them native. That's why Xylella is considered one of Australia's top biosecurity threats, along with the brown marmorated stink bug, rabies, the Varroa mite, and African swine fever.
Biosecurity really protects our way of life from invasive species. It protects our agriculture, it protects our tourism, it protects our environment, and it protects our social amenity. It's really important.